Now look, rather premium. Set to the speed limiter that does not open the charging cover at all. That's a little bit annoying. Hey guys, this is Chery, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll go through the things I like and I don't like about the Omoda E5. These are all my personal opinions. I've been test driven this car for about 3 days. I hope you enjoy the contents. If you do not forget to subscribe and like. As always, I'll leave all the timestamps down below for you to skip forward if you wish to. Small disclaimer, all these things I'm going to talk about are just my personal thoughts about this vehicle. I do not own the vehicle. I do not have access to this vehicle in the long run. You may disagree with me in some parts, I totally understand, but I do not wish to use this video as something to promote this product or as something to bash this product either. I'm just here to share my thoughts and I'm not sponsored by anyone. First thing I love is the interior quality. I'm sitting on the back seats right now and you can find soft material even on the rear seats doors. On the top, in the center, around here, they are all soft, nice leather material. Everything feels solid, the panel feels very premium. Now if we move the front seats, the steering feels really good, the leather finish is soft, and the leather finish on the center console goes everywhere. It's nice. Even around here are nice material, soft material. On the top, again, softer material over there. But again, the door bands are just great overall. So there's no shortage of a premium quality feel inside this vehicle cabin. Next thing I love is the 3 rubber liner they've used. Rubber over here underneath, rubber in the cup holder, rubber liner for the center console. Although these are very cheap, of course, many manufacturers do not include that in the purchase of the vehicle. You do have to get it from AliExpress or something like that. These are nice touches. Next, this car will have the best amended mirror in its class. Open this up, you can find a full LED goes around it. Press this button, you can go a white light or a sort of orange or darkened light. That looks really good. Quite frankly speaking, you don't even get this on some of the premium products. This is rather premium. Just like all the other cars, this car has the front defrost windscreen, pretty standard for the aircon, but additionally, these also have a heated front windscreen. This is actually very important for an EV. In winter, your air conditioning is not going to be as strong as some of the ICE cars, petrol or diesel. With the help of the demister for the front windscreen, this will be really good in winter morning to get your frost away. Next, this car does have the thing called adaptive cruise control. That means the vehicle will brake, accelerate, depending on the traffic, if you choose to use cruise control on the motorway. Additionally, there is also regenerative braking under the cruise control when it slows down. That means even on cruise control settings, you are going to have that battery saving technology that generates the power back to the battery under braking conditions. Next thing I love is about this particular function key. Whenever you want to use the cruise control, you can choose to press the center button to start your cruise control at your driving speed. Alternatively, you can also use this particular button to directly set to the speed limiter. Right now it's reading. Let's say on the top, it reads the speed limiter. Right now on motorway is 100. All I need to do is just click this button twice to go into the speed limiter setting. It will go directly set your speed at 100 kilometers per hour. It's really easy to set it up. Instead of set at your driving speed and go plus and minus all the time, this is a nice way to set up the speed limiter cruise control. Now, this is how the indicator sound under this particular setting. In case you do not like it, you can go into the setting under the sound to change your volume to lower it or higher it whenever you like. And in case you don't like this particular sound, that's fine. You can actually change to different tone type. Right now it's national. Let's try science. Let's try trendy. Just like that. It's really cool that allows you to change different tone sound. My personal favorite is national. Not only that changes the indicator sound, that also change your typing, change other warning volume sound. Let's try national. Science. Trendy. Just like that. How cool is that? If you are someone who always forget to lock your vehicle, or if you are someone who do not like the motion to press to unlock or press to lock, things like that. You can enable a feature under the vehicle, smart key, to near to unlock, far to lock. That means I can walk away, that will lock. I can walk to the car, everything opens up, ready for me to get in, just like that. Next, although this car does not have a built-in dash cam, you do have a quick USB charge over here. That means mount your dash cam over here. On the other side will be really easy. You do not have to go through the lines, you do not have to get it to your 12-volt socket. USB, simple solution. Next, when you go into the vehicle settings, you can actually save your drive mode memory. That means if you get out of the vehicle with normal mode on this time, it will switch to normal mode. When you get out of the vehicle to sport mode, it will switch to sport mode when you start the vehicle again. That's actually quite handy. Some cars don't give you that option at all. It will just go default to normal or eco whenever you start. This is a rather smart solution to that. Next thing is about the battery pack on this vehicle. It comes with a full LFP battery, even for the basic spec, 61 kWh to be exact. That means you can charge to 100% whenever you like. To be fair, it will be okay for the long life, and you can utilize the 430 kilometers WLTP range throughout the driving. If you search online, this particular battery pack is one of the best battery pack technology you can buy right now on the market. Another thing I like is the drop-down menu. They are very nice to quickly control a few things, even including your parking brake. There's no physical key for the parking brake, by the way, but it's totally fine because you change gears, it will just automatically engage and disengage. Additionally, if you go into the Apple CarPlay screen, which give you a nice full display just like other cars, you can do a swipe up to go to your aircon quickly, so nice. Another way, swipe down to quickly go to your notification or some other quick adjustment menu quickly. And that's really good. And the motion, look at that, smooth. The Apple CarPlay does not take full control of the full screen. Next is the full-size spare wheel and spare tire available on the Omoda E5. This might be one of the only fully electric vehicle with full-size spare on the New Zealand market right now. We all know the roads out of the city will be really rough in New Zealand. These will be much more reliable than the mobility kits you get on many other EVs. You may argue in your last 10 years of driving, you've never had a situation that you need a full size at all, but you'll be very thankful to have it when you are in the situation. Next is the facial monitoring system and also the lane departure warning or emergency lane keeping system available on this vehicle. Due to the newest uncapped safety features, many cars will have these safety features available and pretty much comes on all the time when you start the vehicle. I'll be honest with you, many people are not a big fan of these features in most cars. But in this car, for my driving, it is fun. It works okay. It works just as it described. It's not annoying at all. It's not too much beeping at all. And when I'm distracted, watching someone else, but when I'm actually distracted, this will actually tell me off with some warnings on the dashboard. That's actually not bad. So the thing is, I'll tell you, if you only do a 20 minutes test drive for this vehicle, you may find the beeping and things like that annoying. That's fine. Do not worry about it. I've driven this car for a few days. It is fun by my standards. It is better than some other competitors on the market. Next part, I'll talk about a few things that's a little bit annoying or that can be improved. First thing is the front windscreen wiper. On this side, you can control the front windscreen wiper to go auto, low or high. That's all fine. And auto, of course, that's rain sensing. But under the rain sensing, you cannot quickly change the wiper sensitivity. On some other Mercedes cars with this similar indicator and wiper in one stock situation, they actually add a small switch on the top for you to switch the wiper sensitivity, but on this vehicle, I cannot find it. The only place I can find is actually on the center screen. You have to go into the vehicle, you have to go to the vehicle setting, go to the wiper sensitivity to change low to maximum. That's a little bit annoying. Another thing I wish there's a quick adjustment is the new energy. And the new energy, in other settings, you can change the energy recovery level. But unlike other vehicles, you do not have paddle shifters, you do not have physical buttons to change your energy recovery level. You can only find it under the new energy and go into the screen. I don't mind it. I drove the car under number 1, lowest energy generation on this vehicle most of the time. I'm fine, but if you are someone who loves to change that all the time, you will need to adapt to that. Another thing I find annoying is to open the charging cover. When the vehicle is on, you can press this button to open the charging cover, or go into the center screen, do a drop down to open the charging cover. That's actually fun. But if we switch the vehicle off, I'll press this button. That does not open the charging cover at all. You actually have to get the vehicle to start, or at least the screen to switch on, for you to engage this opening charging cover function key, even if the vehicle is unlocked. Just like that. Next, when you change the drive mode, I'll give you some announcement, which is not the best, to be fair.
ECL mode.
Just like that. So, okay. But do notice the graphic. When you do ECL mode, the car comes from left. Normal mode.
Normal mode.
On the left again. Sport mode.
Sport mode.
On the right. It's frustrating for my OCD for sure. Next, as much as I love the material quality used on the door trims, used on the seats, even the seat base, everything, it is not the most friendly seats for tall people. Not me, but anyone who is taller than me, over 178 centimeters, they will find they will struggle with the headroom, especially on the right panel over here, as my head is going to touch that whenever the car rolls, things like that. Next thing, as much as I love this center console with deep storage, everything, rubber liner underneath, the material they use in this particular center console is going to be very hard for someone to clean. No doubt, this feels really premium, nice quality. If you keep something in there, it's going to be relatively quiet, even if they bounce around. But look at these lines, it's hard to get these dusts out even right now. And the car has down 2,500 kilometers. Alright, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you do not forget to subscribe, like, that's the best way to support the channel. For my personal opinion, this is a good value SUV EV on the market. It's got really beautiful styling outside. It's got beautiful interior with really good quality material used. The driving part is fun, just like a normal SUV would drive on most scenario. Thanks for watching again. I will see you in the next video.